Okay, hello, Content to Cash Access Pass member. Today's quick training is an overview of the Hourglass CRM software, okay? And specifically, we're going to dive into the things that we've uploaded into your Hourglass account and where you can find those things. So I'm going to quickly just jump over to share my screen because Hourglass, you guys, is the engine. As I put it to a customer the other day, client the other day, he was asking questions about Hourglass, and I said, it's very powerful, but it's essentially the engine that's running underneath the hood. It's not the fancy part of your marketing. It's not the thing that is making it all super magical. That's you. That's the branding. That's the actual content itself. That's the way we script things out with the content that you're putting on video and getting out there. The magic pixie dust is making sure that we use media buys to get the type of actual views and traction that you need. But of course, every car, no matter how fancy, needs an engine. And Hourglass is the engine. And what we've already pre-installed into your account is exactly what we use for our high-paying clients to make sure that their engine is producing the results that they want. And in your particular case, that is from turning interested parties on social media, so mostly Facebook and Instagram, into actual leads. Now, Hourglass is a huge program, okay? And currently, you've got a good course inside your training hub here called Building BAMO, okay? Or Getting Started with BAMO. BAMO was the original name that I had for the software. Didn't resonate with people, didn't resonate with me as much. Started calling it Hourglass, okay? Pardon me, but if you go in and watch Getting Started with BAMO, it walks you through the whole software program. So I'm not going to be redundant and double do that. But I am going to say everything you need to know is right here. Okay. All on this panel. And if you're ever having any problems, go up to this little box right here, click this little black box button, and you can start a chat. Messages. There's a whole, but there's a huge tutorial blog section and help tutorial section here if you want to find anything. But you click here, start using this. I use my own troubleshooting all the time to work on things inside Hourglass. So don't hesitate to use this tool, okay? Let me close it down. So if you have any questions about Hourglass, go up to the chat, make sure you get them answered. Now, when it comes to content to cash specifically, okay, there's a couple things that I'm going to want you to do right away. So first things first, I want you to come down and you are going to go into settings. Boom, just right here. And you're going to go into integrations. So just right here, I can annotate. There we go. So settings and then go to integrations. Okay. So let me cut out of here and it's going to click on integrations. Now, this is a template account, okay? So I'm not actually going to be connecting these things. But what I want you to do is, oh, look at that. It is currently active. I must have demoed this. There we go. So what I want you to come in is actually connect the accounts, okay? So you want to connect your Facebook and your Instagram account. So follow the process. I can annotate again. You're going to come over here and you're just going to follow the process by clicking on this. So there's a button here. It'll be right in here. You're going to click on it, connect your social media accounts to this spot. Okay. How do I clear all these? Good. All right. As you can see, you guys, this integrates to a whole bunch of really cool stuff. It's directly integrated into my QuickBooks account, which is awesome. Obviously, with Stripe for payment, PayPal, TikTok, LinkedIn, all this cool stuff. But for content to cash, focus on Facebook and Instagram. Integrate those things. Okay. Once they're integrated, you're going to come over to marketing right here. And you're going to connect Facebook and connect Instagram. Okay. So I'll annotate once again. You're going to connect Facebook and connect Instagram. The first settings section that we do it in is to make sure that your ad accounts and that stuff can be connected. Fine. The second section that we do right here is specifically for posting purposes. And you want to make sure that entirely gets out of the way. So do those two quick things, connect those. That's where you get started. Okay. So now inside your account, what we have preloaded for you, okay, is a few different things. So first off, we've preloaded what they call a sales pipeline or an opportunities pipeline here for you. This is essentially to illustrate what a client journey might be from lead magnet downloaded to booking a first session with you, an info session, a sales call, a discovery call, whatever you want to call it. What happens if they don't show up? They probably need a second one. What happens if they don't show up? Have you booked a follow call and did you win the sale? This is a basic sales pipeline or basic customer journey. And essentially, clients will be moving from this side to that side, okay, in the customer journey. Now, we have set this up for you so that it's here and available for you to play with. It's here and available for you to tinker and make your own, okay? I like using these things because I really love knowing where my business is at, where my customer journey is at, where I've got maybe holes in my pipeline and everything else. And for me, it's a great way of getting a quick overview of how my leads to sales process is going inside my company. Very valuable tool. We've given you a basic one right here and already set up and ready to go. And in connection with that, we've actually built the automations that go along with it. So if you go to automations over here, okay, then you go to pipeline stages, we've actually built for you some different automation pieces that you can flesh out and make your own. When somebody is interested, aka they become a lead. When somebody is sold, what happens then? And you can open these up and take a look at what's going on inside each one of these automations. Okay. The power of Hourglass is they can automate so much of what's happening inside your business, sending tasks, doing updates, booking calendars, responding to customers. All this stuff can be automated, and you can even bolt in a bunch of AI tools into this as well. But the true power is in the automation process, and that's where we really shine. So what I want to focus on is we've included these three pieces. There's others here too, okay? So check these out, but the ones I want to reference specifically are these ones because they have a great deal to do with the initial content to cash system that you're setting up. So I'm going to open them up. Social media, Facebook comment automation. This is bread and butter for my companies, okay? Now, as you can see, it's a large automation. There's a lot going on. And my recommendation to you is to simply go through it and change the pieces to make them about you and your company. Okay? So this is the one that triggers on a comment on a post. So the Facebook page is Michael Bridgman, or if we had a different page, your page would be here. The post is a specific published post. So I can click on here. Post is, right? And if everything was integrated, you would see a series of posts here that I could select. There we go. So what's better, 820 leads or 1651 leads? All these different posts, I connect to this, right? And ultimately, you want to customize this. So post is this one, right? Publish post, add a filter, contains the phrase, boom. And whatever phrase, because remember, the whole content to cash system is about creating engagement from that thing. And so I might have said it's leads, okay? And then you want to do as many ways that they might type leads as possible. So I would do basically something like that. So leads all caps, leads with just a capital letter, and leads all lowercase. Okay. And that's how I would set this up. Now I'm going to cancel this out. But the point is, what I want you to do is familiarize yourself with this automation. All right. Familiarize yourself with how this automation works. And we've already built it out. Now it's big. Okay, it's quite large, and it's doing a bunch of different really cool stuff to try and automate the lead machine for you and your business. But I want to show you something really, really cool. Okay, if you want, and you have this for Facebook posts, Instagram posts, and Instagram Reels, another good spot. But if I want to simplify, okay, so let's say you love it, you love all the automation, you love how awesome it is, but you want to simplify, I simply go duplicate workflow. Sure. It's going to show up right here. Copy social media, Facebook comment automation. And if you want to simplify this process, okay, so it doesn't look so crazy, it doesn't look so devastating, right? It doesn't look so wild and massive. as it were. Da, da, da. You can come down here to any of these spots, okay? And rather than have this complicated reply system, you can always just go in here and go delete all actions from here. Okay. So if you want a more simplified version of what it is that we're doing with this stuff, so then it ended right here, right? And I can do the same thing. Delete all actions from here. Because this automation is set up and designed to try and qualify a lead. But I know that a lot of people just want to quickly get the lead in, which means, right, and then use conversations to qualify. So sometimes simplicity is really, really important. And so my recommendation to you is copy the template and then go in and just trim it down. Okay. So now what was a lot of complexity is much more simple. That makes sense? I hope that makes sense to you. Okay. So the idea here, I'm going to save this. The idea here is that you can use our templates that we've bolted in, and we've worked hard on these templates, but they're big. They do a lot of cool stuff. But if you want to be able just to implement quickly, right, then just dull down the template by deleting some of the sections. It's not going to change how it initially works. It's not going to change how it initially gets into your pipeline system. Okay, so I hope that helps. Now, inside this tool, as I said, we've uploaded the sales pipeline for you. We've uploaded a series of automations that we've taken a bunch of time to build for you, so you don't have to worry about it. You just have to go in and make them yours. Okay, so change the copy. So if I was to go back to this copy version here, obviously I showed you how to do that. You want to add response on the comment. So if somebody's commenting on the post, right, you say amazing. You can add another response saying awesome. And then we can put in, click here, contact, first name. We just sent the ebook, if that's what you're giving away, right, to your messenger. Whoops. Now, I would add 6, 7, 8 of these. Okay, make them all feel like you. Make them feel like it's you responding, because these are going to show up on the actual post of the comment that the customer has made on the post. Okay, and come down to here, Facebook interactive message. So I see you requested our ebook. Right. Just want to make sure I've got the right person. Was it you that wanted the quick guide to roses? To growing beautiful roses. Let's say that was the ebook that you put together. And it's going to give them an option. It's going to say, yes, send it over, right? Or they're not going to reply. And there's a weight at the bottom of that. I'll show you. It's going to wait 60 minutes. If they don't answer in 60 minutes, it goes over to the default timeout, right? And then it goes to the process. So what I want you to do is I want you just to customize this to you. So where it says, here's your CSTP, they say, yes, send it over. You say, cool, okay, attach to the CSTP. So I could attach, I'm in my wife's. Sure, we'll attach my wife's cover letter to this just for fun. There you go. But you can attach the PDF, you can attach an image, whatever you want, okay? And so right in here, you do that and make it your own. And then this section here is a quick question, try and qualify them as a client. Quick question, if you have a second, it automatically goes to the next one. I'm wondering if, right, our bundle of rose buds or bundle of rose seeds will help you build beautiful roses. Okay, or grow beautiful roses, I should say. And then you just want to customize this all the way down to being about you and what it is that you offer. Okay, I hope that makes a ton of sense to you guys as you're looking at this. But the fact is, your You want to make these templates your own. There's a bunch of really good ones in here, and make them your own. Okay, so that is the overview of the Hourglass software, and specifically the pieces that you're going to use for content to cash. Now, when a customer comes in, they're obviously going to drop into your contacts list right here, and you can open up any of these contacts. And however the methods you've been communicating, so this was an Instagram Messenger direct message, I can respond right here. Their information is going to be over here on the left, et cetera, et cetera. All of that you can find out more about in the Getting Started with BAMO training. But the fact of the matter is, this part here, the automations, so specifically the comment automations and the pipeline stages automations and the opportunities tab are where we've built in some templated elements into your Hourglass account, and you can start making those your own right away. If you have any questions about this particular training, any questions about these sections of Hourglass, please put them in the comment section below here, and I'll be able to get to them. But that is the Hourglass templates content to cash training that shows you exactly what templates we've uploaded into your account and how to quickly edit them and massage them to being about you and your business and what you offer. Complete from how to change the actual elements in the template or in the automations and the other templates, all the way to just getting rid of a bunch of stuff that you don't think you need at the moment. Okay, so thanks so much for watching this, and I look forward to seeing you in the next training. Ciao for now.